morning, everyone. Alright. Now let the ambiance of the game sweep us away for a little bit. It is nice and early. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. 5 minutes before 7. We started. Nicely on time. We don't have a schedule. But holy shit, did we start early. I could have started earlier if I woke up the time Laura woke up. I think she was up maybe before 5. I don't know. Like in the middle of the night. It felt like it was middle of the night. I woke up. She's just awake. I didn't even hear an alarm. It was just there. It's like, ooh, wow. But yeah, apparently she is making some breakfast, so somewhere in about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, I'll be gonna get a little bit of breakfast, and I'll be doing that. Also got some coffee, of course. Can't be a coffee stream without coffee, so I got coffee, and yeah, that's about it. We're gonna be enjoying some The Hunter Call of the Wild. I had the Call of the Wild today, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna play some Call of the Wild. We're gonna be hunting in Russia. Ooh, that might not be a very timely thing. Never mind. Let's change the map. Now that I really think about it, it's probably not a very good location to hunt right now. It was like, ooh, actually the timing, that's not the greatest timing. Let's hunt somewhere else. Let's hunt New Zealand? Let's hunt New Zealand. Now that I really think about it, the current world events right now, it's probably not the best time to hunt in Russia, even if it's in a fictional game. Oh yeah. How many more hours do you have of that? The last time I checked up on it was what, 17 hours or something? For all that data to back up. Man, it's gotta be. At least you know it's being, restored stuff. That's always a nice thing. About 2-3 more hours. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Little ways to go, man. Little ways to go. Also, I've never hunted in New Zealand in this game, so this is going to be very interesting. Wait, why is there there's an outpost way over here? What? There's an outpost way over there. It's off the map. How is that a thing? Okay. Huh. I mean, cool, I guess. Alright. I don't know what animals are on this map. Me don't know. Also, me trying to wake up. So, I'm just gonna kind of walk around good old New Zealand and see if there's I guess anything to shoot. Also, it's really quiet in New Zealand. I'm gonna make sure the audio works, okay? Close your ears. Nice little warning shot. Making sure I can hear the audio too. Well, any animal that was near me is now long gone. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the TV. That's gonna be distracting. This game's already just distracting them, as is. I don't need to have something in the background catching my eye. It's like, ooh, oh, what's going on the telly? Well, yeah, morning to you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. There's a little bit to talk about before we get to hunting and stuff like that. Let's see, what was that? So we have... I have no clue. I've never seen that type of animal before. I'm guessing it's some type of, like, small deer? I've never seen that. I've never even seen that name before. It's wild. I'm gonna have to go over there now. So, the next few... I think this... rest of this coming up week's gonna be interesting, guys. Because, Freya's having her surgery tomorrow. I don't know what time, so... tomorrow might be the last stream, at least for the next few days. Because, one, after her surgery, she's going to be healing, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on her and make sure dogs like Whiskey, and there's going to be another dog in the house for a bit. Of course, appropriate timing for another dog to be in this stupid house. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure the other dogs aren't trying to lick her wounds or anything like that, and trying to roughhouse her while she's recovering and stuff like that. So I will be indisposed of from probably mid to late Wednesday all the way to at least until she's able to have the cone of shame off of her and stuff like that. And I might be able to stream in the evenings, so I might try and do some streams in the evening. The only reason why I won't be streaming is because there's no one else being able to look out for Freya and as she's, kind of recovering and stuff. So yeah, we'll have that. It's like, oh, poor girl doesn't even know what's gonna happen to her tomorrow. It's like, sorry, little girl, you can't have you having babies on us. You can't afford it. Yeah, so Freya's, if you guys didn't understand why she's having a surgery, she's getting spayed. Gotta spade and neuter your pets, guys. There's already an epidemic of too many animals and not enough pet owners, so we don't want that happening, especially in Colorado. Like, if anything, if Freya ever did have puppies, we'll at least keep one of them, so that way she has, like, one, her own baby, which won't be a baby for long, because they'll grow up. But two, it'll be another playmate. So when we do move, she'll have someone to, play around with and stuff like that. That's technically her child, too. Now that I'm like thinking about parenthood, I can't see Freya having a baby. Our baby having a baby? No, thank you. Not an option. Not a thing. Keep thinking the dog. Some other animal. I was about to whip out my gun and blast him. Oh yeah, but since I've never hunted in New Zealand in this game, I gotta have to find all with the nice need zones. Feral goat? Feral? Isn't feral a term? Isn't it just another term for wild? I mean, aren't all the animals feral in this game? I'm trying to remember if there's another use for feral, especially when it comes to hunting. Because another reason why people use feral is animals that need to be put down. Like they're feral. It's like, this animal is causing mayhem and destruction in farmlands and near residential areas. The animal's feral. But I've never heard of a feral goat. Like, what's the actual species? I don't think there's an actual species of goat called feral. I don't think that's the thing. I'm just casually walking about. You know, the one thing that could have been easily improved, and I think this is like this on the PC too, is that the reflections in the water could be much improved. It's like, come on. Yeah, I know this is the PS4 version running on the PS5, but it would be kind of nice to see a little bit of a bump there. Even though there's not much of a bump when it comes to... I mean, this game would look 10 times better if it would have the PC settings on the PS5, and I know the PS5 can handle it. We've also been kind of running into some controller issues on the PS5. You know how Lara broke one of the controllers? Well, apparently, her second controller, second and only PS5 controller now, that's currently working, has been running into some, how should we say this? Been running into some drifting issues. And apparently we're not the only ones running into that. So just like the Nintendo Switch and some other games, and some other platforms, mainly just like Nintendo Switch is infamous for their controllers drifting. This controller that I'm using right now was having some drifting issues. It seems like I fixed it. So if anyone has a PS5, or mainly just any controllers, they told me not to use alcohol, but I used alcohol, and it seemed to work. So I used, those alcohol wipes, and I just moved the analog stick around while I was wiping around the, those like that safety connection port, and either that fixed it or doing a hard reset from the back of the controller did it too. I turned on and off all the controller settings for the PS5 to see if that was doing it too. So I pretty much did everything all in one go, and it seemed to fix it. Because there would be no way in hell I would have beat Elden Ring yesterday if we were having those drifting issues. No way in hell. Freya, do you want your food? I think Freya might want her morning snack. I will be right back. You guys can look at this pretty little mountain hillside, and I shall return in a second. It might only be a second. If she's not eating, then yeah, then I'll probably just be right back. guess she wasn't hungry. Smell that food's about to be done. I'll probably be leaving again in a second. I was like, oh yeah, you know, Freya's apparently not hungry. She was just laying there. Oh, thank you. Waiting for you to call out. I say okay. I'll pick it up, but thank you. All right, before a nice big hunt, it's always good to get some food in their stomach. It's like, yeah, that applies to video games as well as I guess. Man, I am so happy I was able to finish Elden Ring yesterday. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's reasons why I haven't streamed certain days, and it was because of Elden Ring. I had Elden Ring on the brain. I wanted to finish Elden Ring as much as I could, and I beat it yesterday, so I was happy. Fair warning, that last boss is cheap. Cheap motherfucker. Probably one of the hardest bosses, hardest final bosses in a Souls game. And that's all I'm going to say because anything else I say about the final boss is spoilers. But yeah, I'm going to eat a little bit of my breakfast before I actually get this going. This is like a very odd morning stream, but yeah, I got some bread with some jam and butter. Got some 2 sausage patties, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, Freya begging for food. Yeah, yeah. Just, this is what the morning streams are meant for. Just kind of relax. Listen to the rain. There's fog on the lake. It was actually pretty good. Yeah, I like it. You have to say, even the PS4 version has this like very beautiful moments in this game. Freya's just laying next to me. It's being very patient. Just waiting for a wild animal to just run past me. It's like, oh, because that was a hunting opportunity and I missed it. No, I'm surprised not to see in chat right now. Due to the fact I'm playing the Hunter, APC. Me and like him are the only person that plays it. I'm surprised, like, if there's anyone that would probably be in the chat, he'll probably be in the chat soon. But surprised, like, he's not in the channel. So I'll probably leave a little bit of sausage for Freya. She's probably gonna be very annoyed with me if I don't leave her a little bit of sausage. Apparently, Lara's family is making a summer sausage out of the billy goat they killed like a few days ago. Since they have like what, I think they had like 4 or so billy goats. So they had to kill one of them, mainly because there's becoming too many billy goats on their farm. So yeah, that would be new. I've never had a billy goat summer sausage. Which of course I'm not eating right now. Just, I'm eating sausage. That's just what came to mind. Is that Lara's family is making that. I don't know if it's their first time making a summer sausage out of a billy goat, but I'm intrigued. I was like, dude, that sounds pretty cool. Oh wow. I guess she hears Lara eating food downstairs, so she's gonna bug Lara instead. It's like, are you gonna miss out on some sausage? I'll still make sure the sausage is still on a plate or something like that for her. Oh, there. She not eating food yet? There she goes. She got her food. Yeah, if she's not gonna eat her own food this morning, she can have a little bit of sausage or something. Seems to be the times that Freya does eat her food is usually late in the day or at night. Which is typical, especially for bigger dogs. They're only really supposed to eat once a day. So, yeah, we didn't even teach her that. Like, she can eat her food anytime in the day. She only chooses to eat once a day. Very surprised by that. So I'm guessing the whole, big dogs eating once a day is not like a stupid thing that us humans made. It's just this is kind of typical for big dogs like that to only do that once in a, you know, that's kind of like their natural like rotation. Might get a snack here and there, but it seems like for the most part, big dogs don't tend to eat that much. But I got some food in my stomach, man. Happy about that. Food. It's what's for breakfast.
Nice.
I don't have any more food. You ate it all. You ate it all, Freya. Yeah. Hey, there's a nice little Freya cam for you guys. Yeah, she's a sweet girl. I'm gonna have to take care of her for the next few days. But yeah. Um I think Laura and I are going to have to give her a bath today. So that way she's at least somewhat clean before her surgery tomorrow. And I don't know if, most likely since she's having a surgery tomorrow, she can't eat anything from, oh God, I don't know how long. Isn't it usually, I know for humans, when it comes to surgery, like humans can't eat for at least 24 hours, but I think for dogs it's different. I'm gonna have to talk to Laura about that. It's like, when's the next time Freya can eat? What? We got a whiskey here. Yeah, yeah. He's a very weird dog, as you can see. Stupid dog. Yeah, he's considered really dumb. What the hell is he doing? There you go. She actually reacted to my finger. It's like, I've been pointing at your face for a little bit now, dude. This dog, man. He's not our dog. He's a family dog, but he's not our dog. He's just an interesting mofo. All right, you go. You go. 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 Good dog. Man. I was like, well, if I ever wanted another big dog, I guess it would be a black Labrador or something like that. They're pretty gentle, but man, they're needy as fuck. What the fuck? I never thought that the black Labradors, as like a family of dog, is needy as fuck, but apparently they are. They're like lap dogs, but they're very big. So they're like lap dogs that can't actually lay on your lap. I was like, hell no, not with whiskey. I mean, Freya's bigger than him, heavier than him, and but he's really dense weight wise and like build. Like if whiskey like jumped towards you and put all his weight to you, he would probably knock the wind out of you and probably even put you in the hospital. That's how dense he is. Yeah. Whiskey, the man, the myth, the legend. What's over here? We got some lore on New Zealand. Looks like a landmark. Landmark of what? The lake? Is this the landmark I'm thinking about? Apparently this is a landmark. I don't know. What are they talking about? Is it the tree? No. They'll probably tell me.
I don't really get why people fall over themselves trying to get
Tree-rific.
slightly different variations of the same photo. Why can't they just stand back and enjoy it?
It's because they're probably photographers and no one understands them. Yeah, so most likely have a Kiwi talking in my ear for a little bit. We're in good old New Zealand. So of course there's going to be a Kiwi talking in her ear. It wouldn't be New Zealand if we didn't have someone talking in, you know, I would say an Aussie accent, but I don't know what came first. I was like, which one came first? They're slightly different too. So it's not an Aussie accent, even though it kind of sounds like an Aussie accent. This is like the closest thing you can have to like Australia map. But like if you go to New Zealand and you visit like Australia, completely different landscapes. Like it's very interesting that like New Zealand and everything tends to, it's an island nation, but they have like mountains, they have plains, rivers, and beaches, and they have a shit ton of landscapes. It's kind of crazy. That's why there's a reason why they shot Lord of the Rings in New Zealand. There's so many different biomes. It's crazy. You would never think, but it is. Doesn't even look like a tropical landscape right now. Like you think an island nation would have a lot more, well, tropical plant life, but it has actually like forestry. I wouldn't really consider this like a Tiber forestry, but I don't even know what type of trees these are. Something. You going? All right. See ya. See ya. See ya. Thanks. Love you. Yeah, Lara's off to the races. Don't you know she races NASCAR for a living? And it's funny living in a household that has like cable. I haven't watched TV or cable in over a decade, and watching it for the first time again in a long time, I understand why I don't watch it anymore. Like you get less of a show or less of an event, then you get more of ads. Ads on the TV. Oh, there's a reason why there's like people like me that just don't watch it anymore. And as long as you're watching stuff on your computer and all that, you can dictate if anything does roll or not. So it's like, I'm feeling like I don't want to see an ad ever again. So I'm going to have like 2 or 3 extensions or whatever programs running at the same time, making sure they knock out whatever ad tries to play. Yeah, go on New Zealand. Might as well knock out these landmarks while I'm trying to... Yeah, maybe trying to find an animal casually. Maybe trying to find some need zones. Yeah, I'm going to try not to meta this game as much as possible. Because this won't be a relaxing game if I try and meta the fuck out of this game. Because for a while there, while I was playing this game, I was getting to the point to where I was about to become any other person playing this game. At least the people that post on the subreddits and stuff. It's like, you know what? Nah, we're not going to do that. I'm going to be the person that if I get a diamond or maybe a great one day, I got it because I wasn't farming. I wasn't doing any of the crazy shit that most people do, like maybe APC does. I'm going to do it on my own terms. I'm not going to let the game play me. Because that's what pretty much meta is doing, anyone that metas a game, they think they're playing the game, like, but the game's actually playing you now because you fell into the algorithm, well, the numerical trap, as you would say. You're not playing the game the way it was intended. And metagaming is way too much work anyway. I don't see the fun in it. I was like, yeah, there's some games I can do that with. But I think with Hunter Call of the Wild, games like, I don't know, No Man's Sky, and pretty much any of the morning games that we play, trying to play it in the most optimal way possible takes the fun out of it. Takes the relaxing part out of it. So imagine me trying to find all of the need zones, setting tents around all the need zones that I want to hunt a certain animal for their diamond rank or something like that. And, you know, et cetera, et cetera. There wouldn't be a very relaxing, how would I always say this? A relaxing atmosphere. This is peak relaxing. Like, I'm just chilling, walking around in the forest. If we come across an animal, we come across an animal. Another feral goat. It's another drinking area. Has it just been drinking areas? Oh yeah, shit. I know where to hunt feral goats. So if I'm ever in this area and it's around this time, booyah, we got some feral goat we can hunt. Which actually, what rank is a feral goat? Can I hunt it with my 7mm, 7mm? Or do I have to hunt it with my ranger? I could probably hunt it with either. I could probably do that. But yeah, yesterday I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, wasn't there a thing I used to do, and still do kinda, during playthroughs, where I try not to shave my beard until I beat a playthrough? So I was like, well, I'm still currently playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on stream. So when I finish that, we'll start doing that more. So I cannot shave my face until I finish Knights of the Old Republic. That's like, it's also a nice little indicator of how long it takes me to beat a certain game on stream. It's like if I grew a full ass beard during a playthrough, you knew that game took a long fucking time. I don't think any other streamers do that. I don't think they do. Do they? Am I the only one that does it? I don't know if any of the streamers you guys watch tends to have that same, formula. I am gonna try and at least hunt a few animals today. Thing is, this coffee stream will only last as long as the coffee's still flowing. Oh, I heard a goat. A mating call. I don't think I have a collar for a goat. Actually, I don't even know if there's a collar for a goat in this game. I'm not sure. Got those morning sniffles though. It's not fun. So there's some information posts. No, no, it's a landmark apparently. Or what the hell? Oh, there's a turkey. Oh man, I don't have the gun for it. It's a class 1 animal and I don't have... I really need to save up for a bird shot. Bye, turkey. I have to scare you off now. I can't hunt turkeys. I apparently can't hunt anything that flies right now.
We used to scare ourselves with stories about them around the campfire. Me and my brothers never know what's lurking in the bushes around here at night.
Fairy folk. I'm pretty sure that even though this is in New Zealand and all that, I don't think the game has like actual real landmarks of like, you know, where, you know, what do you call it? The Hobbit was shot. I don't think we're hunting near that area, sadly. It would be kind of cool to see like Mount Doom. It's like, oh, that's Mount Doom over there. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I hear you, turkey. Jive ass turkey. It's like he's just taunting me now. Can't believe it. Turkey's doing his calls. Can't do anything about it because I don't have anything to legally hunt turkey. Yeah, I can shoot the turkey, but it's not ethical to shoot him with a type of ammo I have. European rabbit. Yep. That's no American turkey, that's for sure. If it was an American turkey, it'd be loud as fuck. Yeah, surprisingly, that's one of our actual native animals in the country that was not exported. Oh, wait. Oh, that's another turkey over there. Wow, there's a lot of turkeys in this area. Saw like 2 of them to my left. So turkeys and rabbits. 2 animals I can't shoot. So I know that New Zealand has at least 2 different species of animals that are class 1s. So the turkey and the European rabbit. Shh. We're going rabbit hunting. I do have to say though, now that it's supposed to be being spring sometime soon, which for other states it might already be spring or it's getting there, but knowing Colorado, we could have snow all the way until like June. So yeah, it'll be springtime for us Colorado people, but we will get snow from here and there. Morning, General. Should you play the BioShock collection? If you've never played the BioShock games before, the BioShock collection is a pretty good good thing. I usually see it on sale and everything too. I would definitely recommend the BioShock games. BioShock is probably one of my favorite franchises when it comes to first person shooters. mainly because of the atmosphere, the story, the mechanics are awesome. Like I love balancing like what type of weapons to use, laying out traps, using hours and shit like that. Like that BioShock is, there's a reason why it's critically acclaimed too as a series. Like a lot of people think BioShock 2 is the weakest, and it technically is, like cuz BioShock 1 and BioShock Infinite is made from the actual main game director. But BioShock 2 was still a good game, even though it was like, you know, not as strong. It was like, even though it wasn't as strong as 1 and Infinite, um, it's still worth playing BioShock 2, which I'll be doing a playthrough of that one day. Because we already did our playthrough of the first BioShock, so we're going to have to do BioShock 2 eventually on stream, and then Infinite. So I have the collection on PC, and I also have the collection. I think we got the collection for free on PS4 or PlayStation Plus, but I can play it on the PS5 too. Any of the PS4 games you can play on PS5. So I'll probably be doing that. Just enjoying it. It's time for the dogs to play. All that is, Steve. So I say, yeah, it's the morning time. They're usually pretty rowdy in the morning. They just slept all night. It's always weird to play a hunting game and to see like an actual legitimate road. It's like, whoa, this is weird. GTA 4 is on sale? What, on consoles or PC? It's a random game to bring up. Not a lot of people bring up GTA 4. But yeah, did you guys know that GTA 5 is on PS5 now? Oh my god. I hear rabbits. Yeah, it's free for PS5. As long as I think you had the game. I was like, yeah, as long as you own the game, you'll get the upgrades for free. Yeah, look at that. They're little bunnies. I can't shoot them. Don't have the right ammo. Yeah, I'm one of those people that I could never get into Grand Theft Auto's online portion of the game. Even with 4. Like, 4, we kind of I kind of played online. Mainly because me and a couple friends back in the day of Grand Theft Auto 4 would just kind of goof off and fool around in Grand Theft Auto Online. And but yeah, when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, it's like, yeah, well, I don't have those people to play with anymore. And 2, I don't see the fun in Grand Theft Auto Online. Mainly the main modes and all that are pretty dull. Very grindy, very infuriating if you don't have friends to play with, apparently. Like, if you try and play with random people, the game's just unplayable. Yeah. Like, I think, like, Rockstar made it very clear for people that do want to play Grand Theft Auto Online to make sure that You know, if you want to play by yourself and do things by yourself because you don't have either people online or you don't have people that play it that you know, you're screwed. Because good luck trying to enjoy the heist and everything. Because if you play with random people, there's like a 90% chance you're going to fail the heist. Same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online is absolutely almost 100% unplayable if you don't have friends to play with. It's just not fun. But you're hearing that from a mouth of a person that doesn't really like playing multiplayer games in the first place. I mainly don't like playing multiplayer games, mainly because I just don't have people to play with. Anytime there's a multiplayer game that's out and I want to play, if there is a game I want to play online multiplayer with, there's just not enough people that play it for long enough, and there's not enough people that play certain games. So it's like, what's the point in picking up a multiplayer game if I know in the next month or two they're not going to be playing it anymore? So why fucking bother? That's why I like these type of games. I can play these type of games on an infinite timeline, not have to ever worry about other players. I can play this game as long as I want, and I don't ever have to worry about servers and shit like that. You know, here's the thing though. You know how most of us are getting like our games digital now and everything? What if one day Microsoft and Sony decides not to make any certain systems anymore? It wants to start just publishing PC, like go straight to PC titles and stuff like that. It's like, will they, if you have like an Xbox or a PlayStation account, will they transfer, will you be able to play most of the games that you bought on the consoles to like a, PlayStation launcher? You already have your Xbox launcher, but I know I noticed like the Microsoft Store or online does not have your whole library. It only has PC library. So I guess in the future one day, there might be a time in which those companies are gonna have to figure out how they're gonna handle that. There's gonna be a day where we're not gonna have consoles anymore, and a lot of people were thinking it's like, oh, once they're done with Xbox One or PS4, they're gonna be done with consoles. It seems like Microsoft and Sony still wants to do at least one or two more generations before they really put that under bed. I don't know. Maybe they want to keep making consoles forever. I'm not too sure. But I'm sure eventually that, um, due to the fact we have like Xbox Game Pass or Microsoft and all, I can see them not having to ever worry about consoles ever again because they'll have just enough people playing Xbox Game Pass or something on PC. In the next generation or two, we're not going to see a Microsoft console. It's a weird thing to think about, but it would make sense business wise. But also don't know how much of their earnings come from their actual consoles. So who knows? Only the people that look at those analytics, apparently. There's the place I need to get to eventually. I'm just exploring New Zealand. Don't mind me. Another turkey. It's a male turkey, too. I'm trying to remember. I think the male turkeys are the ones you want to hunt, not the females. Because the male turkeys have better trophies? I'm not sure. Feel like New Zealand has mountains like that on their island. Oh, saw a little bit of the drifting there. Yep. I hate that my controller does that now. It's like, ah, man. I never thought the PS5 would have drifting issues. I don't know if it's because this how Lar and I play our games and how long we play our games. That's why we're having drifting issues. I'm not sure. It's not like this controller was handled roughly. Yeah, it was played a lot. But it's not like it hasn't even been a year yet. That's the thing that pisses me off. This controller is not even a year old and is having drifting issues. I was kind of worried playing this game today. I don't know if I'm going to try and take a shot and then it just shoots upwards because it wants to drift upwards. And that's the thing too, is only drifting upwards. It's not drifting to the left or to the right or down. Usually when you're having drifting issues, there's usually a certain direction that it wants to drift. For me, at least with PS5, it wants to drift upwards. And I think with the Switch, with most of the controllers, it wanted to drift to the right or left.
This might surprise you, but I'm a pretty big rugger fan. Nothing like a rainy Saturday night down the stands watching your local team get destroyed. It's a Kiwi tradition.
Had to make sure she confirmed that they're in New Zealand. She said it. It's Kiwi. That and she brought up rugby. So definitely New Zealand. I heard a goat somewhere. Dog, you're gonna scare the goat. I'm probably not gonna hunt the goat. It's probably too late. He did his warning call and everything. I don't even know how tall these goats are. They're probably hidden in the brush. Oh, it's a need zone though. And if he's to the left of me, he's already smelling me, so that's gonna suck. Is it almost nighttime in New Zealand? Game-wise? Game. There's a goat somewhere over there. I can't see him because there's so much grass. I gotta figure out if there's a collar for goats. I don't think there is though. Well, Always bring out the ranger. See if I can get myself a goat. I don't see him. Or if he just already ran off. I don't know. I don't see a goat anywhere. It's probably not here. That or he's like... He's definitely behind that brush then. Can't... Like, he smells me, so... It's kind of stupid to pursue it. If I get anywhere closer to him, or if I make any sudden moves now, he's just gonna run off. And goats can be fast if they want to. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in a predicament where I can't really hunt him. Screw it. I'm gonna go to my destination. I'll find another goat. I'll find another. Screw it. I don't need no no stinking goat right now. Whip out my binoculars. Do 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 do. Claim another outpost in the meantime. I have a feeling like, what time is it in the game? Yeah, it's getting close to nighttime, but we're good. Technically, I probably should like fast forward it to morning, since it is a morning stream. We wouldn't be role playing if it's nighttime. And yeah, I know it's a morning stream, but it's nighttime in some other places. Also, I kind of don't want to spend the money to fast forward time. But I also don't want to be exploring New Zealand at night. So I might just spend my money once today. Like, come on, buddy. I know you can do it. Come on. Alright, it is super early. Wow, it is like super early in the game. Yeah, it's 4:55. It's dark, but damn, we're about to get a cool ass sunrise eventually. I guess I'm gonna go. What I'm going to do is, oh, I could go so many ways I could go. Ooh, oh, here we go. We're gonna mark this area. I'm gonna spawn here. Who? Who? What was that? Does make me wonder what type of animals are nearby. Hiking, campfires, camping, or shooting. This is the map. It's so bright. I wonder what's in the lockbox. Or if it's like a flare and stuff like that, just in case. So the wind is blowing southwest, west by southwest. So the direction we're going right now is perfect. Just in case. You never know. And thank God the flashlight in this game doesn't. Oh, we have red deer in New Zealand. I think we. Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, well, now that I know there's red deer in New Zealand, I'm going to get the red deer collar. Also, I'm going to see if there's a collar for. Um, see if there's a collar for goats of any kind, or if there's any type of lure. I don't think there is though. I'm like, if I want to hunt goat in the game, I have to be very patient, kind of stalk them and sneak up on them and shit. Shouldn't be too hard. Goats are pretty stupid. Goats are pretty dumb. They have a tendency to not really be too vigilant. Maybe the wild goats. The wild goats have a tendency to like, oh yeah, I can get the turkey collar. Oh, but I can't hunt turkey though. I might have enough money. Nah, I have to have. I don't know how much money I need in order to buy my buckshot. Or not buckshot, birdshot. A gun that can shoot bird shots. Wild boar. I don't know if there's pigs. There's probably peccary in New Zealand, right? I'm not sure. Goose. There's roe deer. There's a red deer, so I'll do that one. As for moose, there's no elks on New Zealand that I know of. Let's see, what collars do we have right now? We have the deer bleat, which is good for whitetail, blacktail. I don't know if there's mule or sika deer, so I'm just gonna put that away then. I don't know if there's fallow, probably not. There's definitely not kuda. There's definitely not caribou. There's no gembox. There could be black buck in New Zealand. I don't think so though. Can't tell if there's a sika deer here. Feeling that. I think it's the only collars I can really use. There might be pigs on the island. I'm not too sure though. There's definitely turkeys. Alright, let's get my lures ready. Let's get that red deer collar. Let's get that predator collar. Oh, wait, what was that sound? Identify it. Oh, I was wondering what that was. That sounded like an elk. I'm not sure, though. It was a very, very high-pitched sound. I was like, oh, I wonder what that was. Wind's starting to blow a little bit more west. Alright, coming across our first destination. A Sika deer. So there are Sikas here. Ah. It's a red deer and Sika. Well, now I need to go back to the hut and get a Sika collar.
Size of a chicken, flightless and hairy. No idea how they became an icon for New Zealand, but I sure do love those little critters.
Oh yeah, those things. What were they called again? Are they actually called kiwis? Yeah, I think those are kiwi birds. Got the actual proper name for them. Let's see, there's a red deer near me. What do I call him? We're gonna need a 7mm for this. Hey, dog, can you lay the fuck down, please? Lay down. Lay down. That is a red deer. Oh, it's a female red deer, but you know what? We haven't actually hunt anything today, so I'm probably gonna pop her. If she comes over. Will she, though? Can't quite tell if she's coming. Oh, there she is. Not too close to us yet. Not in visual distance. The wind's not in our disadvantage yet, so we're good. Shh. Dog, you're making too much noise. It's one thing about the dog in this game. Makes a lot of noise. Tends to walk in front of you anytime you want to take a shot. Oh, there she is. I see her. Oh, it seems like a group. There's one. What the hell? Is that a male? No. There's a female. Alright, I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna pop. Oh, right. Right. Got her. she's gonna drop soon. There she goes. I think that was a lung shot. I don't think I shot her bone or anything. It's a nice little warm-up shot. Yep, lung shot. It was a little too far to the right. Need to get a little bit closer so I can hit the heart. I need to be shooting the heart, you hear? Trying to perfect that shot. Excuse me. Yeah, when you have like a group of deer coming on you, it's like, oh, they're arriving. I don't know if I should, I don't know which one to shoot. I don't, most likely there was a male in the group, but I couldn't tell. I don't know if there was a male in the group. Now I'll never know. I could follow the herd, but why would I? Why would I follow the herd? I'll be following them for like a good 2 or 3 miles before I even get another shot on them. They tend to travel almost that distance too. It's like, oh yeah, I'll be following a whole entire herd of red deer for like a kilometer or two. Yeah, so I was watching it. Oh, wait. What was that? Oh, there's a male red deer. Oh, Sika. Oh, Sikas are small. They're small deer. Wait, what the hell is that? That is a Sika. So Sikas are out in the forest right now. Right, now I know what a male Sika deer looks like. It's good to know. I could go for him, but nah. Oh wow, the wind has changed to northwest instead of southwest. So it's literally blowing the way I'm going now, which kind of sucks. So I can't really sneak up on anything that I'm getting close to. That stinks. What the hell? Oh. That little squeak is a warning call. It's a male warning call. It's so cute. Why would you shoot anything that's so adorably cute? Now it looks like nature's hunting. Sounds like a gunfire. That's another hunting stand. Let's see if there's anything around this lake. Can't quite tell because of the fog. It's kind of hard to tell if there's anything here because it's hard to see. I could probably turn off my flashlight now. Sun's out. Ready to bake your cookout. Do 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 do. Maybe. Nah, I don't need a flashlight. Like, if I can see the trails and all that, then it's bright enough to where I can see anything else. Is it though? Is it? Maybe I'm missing things. That is cool though. You got these like different hues of light kind of going on here. That's where the sun's coming from. It's still kind of somewhat dark, where the sun can't reach as much. They do have a really good lighting system in this game. I don't remember if they used their own engine. Did they like create their own engine to make this game? But whatever engine they're using is pretty damn decent. Imagine if they made a current gen version. Let's see if I can call this Red Deer. So this Red Deer is going to be on high alert, but as long as he don't see and smell me, you're good to go. You hear? The fuck? Wow, it's Red Deer over there too. Can't see this Red Deer. Oh, there you are. I might have got the... No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Felt like I hit the bone there, but I'm not too sure if I did. I don't know if the leg was back far enough to be able to hit the bone. Because it went down fast, so I definitely hit the lung. I'm always worried that I'm going to hit bone. That is a... Yep, I just... Oh, I barely nicked the, what is it? Scapula. I barely nicked it. I wouldn't even consider that hitting the bone. I chipped it. Woo. I chipped the scapula. So from what Mega told me about how much time he had left, I'm guessing there's at least a maximum of an hour left of waiting, maybe? Oh. Thing is, this red deer, I think he can smell me. Or she. Yeah, she can smell me. So I might not see her. And if for some reason I do see her, she's stupid and she's gonna get shot for it. It's like, look, you know there's a human around this direction. You should probably walk the opposite way. If I was a deer, I would do that. I was waiting for those deer over there to come towards me, if anything. It seems like the foliage coverage in, at least in New Zealand's a lot better than Africa and shit. So I'm able to stand like right in the middle of the open here and have like almost 100% coverage. Not have to like wait in a bush or anything like that, as long as I'm like in some greenery. Oh, wait. It's a mating call. And look, if you're a horny piece of shit, I'm gonna call. Oh, oh, I got a response. Oh, there it is. Thing is, oh, wait, there's two of them. Might have to shoot this one, though. Probably a lung shot. Ooh. Okay, he's dead. Jeez. Yep, lung shot. Wasn't a heart shot. Should I? Unethical shot. Not gonna take it. If it's moving around like that, you don't take the shot. Alright. There's a lot of red deer here. There's an insane amount of red deer in this forest. What is this area? Damn. Alright, so in Inverkrag. That's where you want to hunt red deer. Because there's a shit ton of red deer. I've spotted the female though. I haven't seen any visually males. Heard them. But I haven't seen any. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You can definitely tell it rained not too long ago. Alright, it looks like the wind's blowing southwest again. It's like, it seems like whatever I usually do when it comes to a male red deer. Dog, that is creepy seeing your eyes shine like that. Alright, there's a male red deer somewhere in the woods. I don't know if it's too late. But I'm gonna try and call him out. I just don't know if I'm gonna see him or not. We're still dark in the forest because the light, the sunlight can't even reach it. That's the funny part. It's like, hey, the lighting system's so good in this game that if I'm in a thick forest, it's gonna be dark. It's probably cold as fuck. And make that call one more time. Damn it, you scared the red deer. I bet you if you accidentally farted while you're hunting, you would scare all the animals away. It's like, well, if they couldn't smell you, they could definitely smell you now, Mega. I don't think that red deer's coming towards us anytime soon. If he was already responding to that call, he probably would have already done it. He's not interested. I'm going to be kind of crouching while I'm going to my destination, though. I could kind of stalk that red deer while I get the kill, but I'm feeling lazy today. Nah, we're good. Ain't no worries. It's good old Tuesday morning. We don't give a flying fuck. Booty 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 boo. Booty 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 boo. Alright, we got an information terminal over there. And there's also a outpost. So I'll claim that. Boo 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 boo. You know, the one thing is that when I woke up this morning, noticed it was still dark outside. It's like, shit, I beat the sun. I only woke up I think I only woke up around 6 o'clock. It was like still dark out. So it's like, man, I guess it still feels like winter, huh?
My queer, bless her heart, was a mean tarnicle weaver. I shouldn't pass it on, but these days there's a lot of local artisans combining those tried and true techniques with modern designs.
What? What'd she say? Or if they actually had someone that actually had a legitimate Kiwi accent do the character for that. Or is it someone just voice acting? I don't know. Alright, now I'm gonna have to go 800 paces that way. Well, I'm just gonna follow the road. I'm gonna go to where the sun is now. Wish me luck. Also, I'm kind of going in the direction where this wind is blowing too. And the wind's blowing southeast. It's like, yeah, I always think to myself, and I always feel good about myself. It's like, if I'm ever actually stuck in the woods, I would definitely have I would have a much higher chance surviving in the woods compared to all the people that complain on the internet. That makes me feel good. So at least I know what the fuck to do. Unlike most of the people that complain about most of the modern day bullshit, I feel very great that I actually have some of those like life skills. If I'm ever actually like stranded out in the woods somewhere and I don't know where to go, I know exactly what to do and what to look out for. Now, just doing those is a different story though. I haven't actually tried it to where, you know, someone left me out in the woods for a few days and just in case they need to rescue me, they'll have like a satcom or on me or something like that. But I should try that one day. Like send me out in the middle of the woods, like helicopter me right in the middle of like fucking Colorado wilderness. See if I can survive. They give me like a 3-day limit before they check in on me. I think it would be fun. And at the same time, scary as shit, but it'd be fun to have that life experience. It's like, I would probably be one of those people that if I didn't have the joy of video games and the internet and everything like that, I would probably be one of those people. That would probably be like my second hobby slash technically just a lifestyle. Is to go out hunting for like a month or two straight. That would probably be my lifestyle, to be honest. Vince the Wild Man. I could see it. I dig it. I dig it. It would be a very hard lifestyle, but I think as long as you get used to it, you're pretty good. You're pretty happy with yourself. Self-sustaining. Because eventually in the future, you ignorant motherfuckers are not gonna know what's gonna happen. And no, I'm not a prepper. I'm just saying, anything can happen. And oh my god, that is actually pretty, that's gorgeous. It's almost next gen level. But sadly, it's a PS4 game. Slash PC slash Xbox One. And it is kind of funny though that this independent game, at least when it comes to the lighting and foliage and everything like that, its world at least looks 10 times better in some of the AAA games that came out. Now, would I say it looked better in God of War? Hell no. Doesn't look better in God of War, but it sure damn it can somewhat contend to it from time to time. Just certain times in the game where you're like awestruck of the mist in the air, or it's raining, sound effects are awesome. Ooh, ooh. I see deer. It's a red deer. Shit, there's a red deer there too. Fuck. Look, I just want to get that male red deer the one I saw. I guess whichever one comes first, I'm gonna shoot. Now the male red deer is over there. He was either traveling or he was running away from something. I wonder if he was running away from me. Oh shit, I'm not quite covered, am I? Right, now I'm covered. Now Oakley dokley artichokes. I'm ready to hunt. Ooh. Uh-oh, he smells me. Or she smells me. Of course I can't see. Not a good angle. That's a kill shot. I think that was a little too close to the leg once again, though. Let's see if I hit the damn leg again. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it looked like I was too close to the leg. I almost hit the spine, though. Not quite. Need to aim a little bit lower. Lower into the mid. Just try not to aim too far to the left, though, or else I'll hit the, I think, the stomach. Or, yeah, because it's too easy to hit the stomach and liver. You don't want to shoot those. Meat gets all nasty and you can't eat it. That's like one thing. If you're hunting for meat, you never want to hit the stomach. You hit the stomach, all that meat's tainted now. You can't clean it. It just festers. And it's not even because of the shit. It's because of the stomach acid and all that stomach bacteria is what makes the meat kind of fester faster. It just rots. So yeah, it's a nice little tidbit when it comes to hunting your own meat. It's like, yeah, make sure you never hit anything like the stomach or intestine. This is not a very good. Then you're kind of hitting yourself over the head saying, damn it, I wasted the meat. I wasted my damn thing. I can't eat the meat. That is probably not a very quick death. Poor animal. You shot him right in the stomach.
Quite a sad story, eh? I always think of Waitaki caught between two men when I walk along the river.
Poutini?
She must have been so lonely.
Or if that's a real story or not. I don't know too much about New Zealand culture and history. That's something I need to read on one day. I need to read about New Zealand's history and New Zealand's culture. See if I learn anything cool. So that's like one country I really don't know too much about. Like, I know you can call them Kiwis and it's not like a racial term. Thank God. I was like, no, they even call themselves Kiwis. That's just a distinct thing they do. I think if anything, the Kiwis are some of the more relaxed people. On the exception of, I think, Australians. Just throw them a beer. If they're arguing, throw them a beer. You see a disgruntled Aussie, throw him a beer. It's like a pacifier for Aussies. Beer and barbecue. That would pacify any angry Aussie. Not to sound offensive or anything. But I think that would even pacify an angry, like, American. Maybe that's what most people need on the internet. They need a good old alcoholic beverage and some barbecue. Should I just throw a giant party for everyone on the internet? Maybe they'll cool their britches. I think that's what people need. They all need to go out to barbecues again. Maybe everyone that's complaining on the internet has never went to a barbecue before. And maybe that's why they're all so bunched up. You never had a good cold beverage in your hand while you're eating some good old barbecue. Man, no wonder you're pissed. I was about to say, where the hell am I going? It's like, oh yeah, I'm going over there. I didn't see my marker for a second. It's like, where is my marker? See if there's any animals nearby. I'm out in the open. So there could be an animal nearby and I don't even know because I'm not even looking. Oh, what's that? It's like oh, it's a lookout tower. I think I've already discovered all the lookout towers. Well, wherever I'm going, there's no animals that I can see. Yeah, but what time is it right now? Oh, it's officially almost 9 o'clock. It's about time for me to... Got a little bit more coffee left, though. So I think the morning stream is about to be done. And then we'll go straight into the playthrough. We're not even going to stop the stream for that. It's going to go right into the playthrough, you know? Okay, making sure I'll have like a rash on my neck. I think that's just like how the lighting is. Yeah, this is how the lighting is. I guess my neck is being a little bit more defined now that I'm lifting weights. I can see a little bit more of the definition in my neck. It's not all chunky anymore. It's not just a round cylinder. I can actually see a little bit of my neck muscles. Yeah, we're still in the process of losing weight. To be honest, I don't know how much weight I lost. I need to weigh myself. I know I'm gaining muscle, but at the same time I'm like losing fat. I know I lost some fat. That's definitely for sure. I can kind of tell when I'm like just walking. I don't feel like a fat slob when I'm walking around the house. I actually feel like I can have like 100 pounds on my back and not struggle. Oh yeah, and if any of you guys plan on ever going to the military one day, which I know like Mega and Zombie are too old for that, but if anyone else listening ever wanted to go into the military, a good test to see if you're even physically fit to do so is to have 50 pounds in a rucksack and see if you can hike for 20 miles straight. If you can hike for 20 miles straight with 50 pounds on your back, you might be just in shape enough to get into the military. Physical wise. Mental wise, that's a whole different story. But yeah, that's usually a good test. Put 50 pounds on your back, make sure it's nice and secure, and just hike, hell, if not 20 miles, hike for the whole day. And if you can survive that, then you're good.
I'm not sure about this one. Sounds like some colonist spinning a yarn to make the place sound more exotic.
People are just weird. People are just weird. They like to spin shit. Let's go north. And of course, wind's blowing northwest. I really, really hope that tomorrow's not going to be a shit show. I might take the day off from doing anything tomorrow, just in case. Like, I am going to try, of course, stream tomorrow, but probably just in the morning. I don't know when Lara's going to have her appointment for surgery. I don't know what time it is going to be exactly. But we're also going to have Whiskey's brother for a few days. He's going to be in the house. Because I guess his owner is like in between moving different places. So I don't know if he's going to be here too. But yeah, like Whiskey's brother is going to be here, also named Kilo. Kilo's the dog's name. It's going to be a little weird though, because that dog's going to be amped up for at least half of the day. But the dog doesn't know Freya, and I think by the time that dog meets Freya, Freya's going to be kind of out of it because of the surgery. I don't know. It's like I don't know if the vet will have to keep her for a day just so she can like heal overnight, at least just enough to where she can like, you know, heal just enough to where she can walk around the next day. I don't know if they're gonna have to do that. I've never owned a dog in which we've had him fixed. They're always either been previously fixed because they're adopted dogs. Now we've adopted them and stuff like that, so they've already been taken care of. I know my mom had Whiskey fixed, but I was never around to see what the process is for that. And he's a big old boy, so I don't know. But the females, though, on the other hand, like, I think I was around Freya's mom, and I can kind of tell that she was, like, completely out of it. Like, drugged up. Everything like that. The dog looks super pathetic. It's like, oh, you poor thing. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be a very worried, but very responsible parent for the next few days. So forgive me. Forgive me if I'm not streaming. It's not because of Elden Ring either. I've finished Elden Ring. So the next few days, if you guys don't see me in the next few days, it's probably because I'm just having to take care of my dog. I gotta make sure her stitches don't open up or anything. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It's mainly the other dogs not getting to her stitches. We're gonna be yelling at the other dogs for quite some time. Hey, don't get near her! Don't get near her! I'll cut you! I'll cut you, dog! Don't you get near my baby! I'll be watching over the other dogs like a hawk. The thing that's gonna, like, make me sad the most in the next few days is, like, Frey's gonna have the cone of shame. Poor dog. It does make me wonder how dogs are gonna eat. Am I gonna have to, like, put dog food in my hand and give it to her? Or maybe a small bowl. I could probably put it in a small bowl and do that. Same thing with water. I'll probably have to put water in a small bowl and give it to her because she has the cone on her head. That's gonna be it's gonna be quite an experience for the next few days. That poor dog. I don't envy her at all. And if you guys don't know why dogs and all that have cones, even cats too. Cats will have the cone of shame on them too. It's mainly so they don't lick at the stitch area or the area in which they had like surgery. You know, it's kind of self-implied that yeah, is to protect them and make sure they don't do anything stupid with their wounds. So the last thing they need to do is open up the damn stitches again. Which I won't be the only person in the house to have to tame like 4 dogs. But I will most likely have to be downstairs keeping an eye on everything. So yeah, that's the plan for the next few days. I will try and stream tomorrow morning. Might be the last stream for a bit. Just for a bit. Hopefully, I don't think it will take more than a week for her to heal. It'll probably take a few solid days. I'm estimating 3 to 4 days before she's back to normal. But that, you know, those stitches won't be coming out anytime soon. I think they do the stitches that dissolve over time. So it's one of those like stitches in which you don't have to worry about them taking it out. They'll either just fall out over time or they'll dissolve since they do have those now, which is really cool. I think it's really cool that we have technology like that now that we can stitch an animal or a human back up and those stitches will dissolve over time and not leave any like infections or anything like that because they're dissolving. That's really cool. when I first heard about that, it's like that's sick. That's a good sick. That's super dope, yo. So yeah, I'm going to be the caretaker of Freya for a little bit. From what I know, though, I think Keela's not going to give her too much problems, even though he doesn't really know her too much. The only dog I'm worried about is Whiskey, because I think he'll be trying to lick her wound. Because he's he's a black Labrador. He's very caring, very attentive. So I have a feeling he'll be trying to do that to Freya, and he won't know that he's injuring her more than helping her if he tries to do that. It's like, nah, you gotta stay away from Freya. So we'll most likely have to separate them. So we're gonna hear a lot of whining and all that too, because they're wanting to be together and all that. Freya's gonna have to sleep in our room a few days here too. So that way nothing happens. We'll be all nice. We can sleep peacefully and soundly. Alright, I'm gonna go here now. So wait, what type of animals? What type of need zone is this? This is a drinking need zone? Drinking need zone for whatever the fuck this creature is. I don't even know how small the creature is. I haven't even seen him yet. Is it me or are these trees non-existing? What is going on? Oh. Oh. That's a mating call of a female. What is up with those trees? That's the first, like, visual, like, glitch I've seen in the game. It's like they didn't load up or they're not supposed to exist. It's a glitch in the Matrix. We found the glitch in the Matrix, guys. Apparently the simulation is glitching out. Because don't you know we're all in a simulation? You know what? If we were in a scenario like the Matrix, wouldn't they give us better lives? Why are we all poor? Or why are the majority of us poor if we are in a simulation? Is it because we expend more energy if we live a harder life? Would that be the case? Would we be more efficient at being an like an energy cell for a machine if we didn't have the perfect life? Would that be the case? You kind of think about it. You kind of need like those fluctuation of powers from time to time. I don't know if they ever explained it in the Matrix movies either. Like why certain people have just rough lives in the Matrix. I do want to hunt one of these things because I haven't seen one yet, and I don't know how big or small they are. I think they're smaller creatures, if I'm correct. I have to wait for him to call again. The thing is, I don't think there's a collar for these animals or lure. Some type of luring mechanism. So I haven't seen a collar that works for him. I could, however, bring up something real quickly just to get a little bit of information on what the fuck I'm about to shoot. It's like, would any collar work on them? Let's see. Wait, what is this map called? Map is called, yeah. Let's go the Hunter Hall of the Wild Tiaurora Trophy Guide. It's usually those, so those trophy guides are pretty accurate. Yeah, no scents or no collars work on these animals. That's good to know. I was thinking that. So you can't really lure them. It's one of these animals that you just have to be very patient and stalk them or come across them while they're like drinking or eating. Because I think if they're sleeping, they're most likely sleeping in a brush. And this looks like a feeding slash drinking zone. So I just found another need zone for whatever this. I'm guessing they're like a species of deer native to New Zealand. So I've never heard of this animal before. Like Camois? 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 I don't know if you pronounce it with a ch sound or Chamois. Chamois? I don't know how to pronounce that animal name. Like it depends on how the Kiwis say it. I was like, how do they say it? So that's probably how I'm gonna say it. Whatever the natives say, I'm gonna say. And there must be a group over there near the hills. The hills have eyes. And if it's a smaller animal, I'm gonna have to bring out the ranger. Shoot him with the ranger. This is too much foliage to actually see anything. I don't know. Can't really see anything, so I can't really get a bead on where anything technically is. I could just stalk the animal. All I need to do is just follow where they're going. And the wind's blowing today again. Just heard the house creak. The wind's blowing pretty heavily. If it would be here, it'd be somewhere in this area right here, unless it's moving. The thing is, I don't know how small the creature is. I haven't seen one. It sounds big. When it makes a sound, it sounds, has some bass to it. So you think it would be at least the size of not a gembuck. It would probably be the size of a springbok. So maybe just like the size of a springbok, but a little thicker. But animal noises can be deceiving. I can't see anything down there. I don't know if it's down there or if it's above where I am. There are some tracks up there. I don't know. I am trying to get at least one of those today, but it might not be the case. Got a little bit of coffee left though. Almost done. Then we can start our playthrough today. Or continue it. I'm trying to remember what we're doing in Star Wars again. I think we went back to Tatooine to find Mission's brother. So that's the thing we're doing, and then we're gonna choose our next planet to explore afterwards. I think that's the plan. Yeah, we gotta see what that family drama is all about in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Family drama. It's in the family. Yeah, they must have been moving. They're not stationary right now. I don't hear them anymore. What the fuck? It's a warning call? Okay, so there are warning calls next to their... Oh, wait. There we go. Is he behind a tree? I can't tell. Got him. And he's dead. Well, that's my first whatever the fuck that is. I'm guessing it's some type of deer. That's the only thing I can say. Some type of deer. I'm just very unsure if it's closer to the deer family or if it's closer to something else. It has horns, right? So you're thinking deer? Okay, it died somewhere right over there. So where do they shoot it? And what's the physiology of this animal? I'm guessing it's going to be similar to a deer, so I think I shot its lungs. I'm not sure though. So that's what it looks like. I can't quite tell if it's more similar to a goat or a deer. Oh yeah, I shot its lungs. Okay, cool. Same physiology as a goat or a deer. Pretty cool. My first one. And they're about 900 to 1,000 bucks per kill. So they're a pretty good game to hunt. See the new Ghostbusters game that was announced today? No, I did not. Is it kind of similar, or did they show any gameplay? I was about to say, like, I was about to ask a stupid question. It's like, is it similar to the game they released when it was like that third person thing? It's a 4v1 Dead by Daylight ish game, or Friday the 13th ish. Oh, it's that type of game? I was kind of hoping it was more like the third person shooter. Remember that third person Ghostbusters game? They also did a remaster or a re-release for the PS4 and all that. That's the Ghostbuster game I liked because it showed the destruction of the proton beam or whatever it was, the proton gun. Sounds like they got some voice work from the original cast. Really? Also said co-op versus Ghost. Ooh, so if there's a co-op mode, I'm down for that. If it's not just PvP or something, I'll probably be more inclined to play it. That's a kill. Yeah, just whatever I do, don't fall down that. I don't want to pull a Lara today. If Lara's listening right now, she's gonna be. It's like, you motherfucker. Hey, it's a term now in the stream, okay? I don't want to pull a Lara. Simple as that. Can't quite tell who's facing away from me. They're kind of coming towards me, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's just part of the stream now. She's gonna have to get over it. Oh, there they are. Alright, that's two downs. I'm gonna have to find that first one I killed. I think he went up here. Don't know what direction. There he is. Hey, that's three of them. So they're not too hard to hunt. Even though I can't call them or lure them, they're pretty easy to kind of bank the shot. Ooh, it wasn't a lung. I accidentally shot the liver, but it didn't dock any points. So I guess that was a good enough shot to where I got a perfect score on it. I don't know about the other one, though. The other one, I might have shot its leg. But I also hit some organ. So I probably hit the organ and the leg. Because that angle was not like what I wanted. Okay, so that's where I shot it. I don't know what direction it went, so I am going to get the dog to track it. Oh, it's right there. Let's get the dog some XP. He needs some work. I also need to give him a biscuit. Do you want a biscuit? I'll give you a biscuit. Oh, perfect shot. I didn't hit the bone at all. I was really close to hitting the bone. Hey, dog. I'm gonna give you a treat, okay? There you go. Good boy. Want to pet you too. Yeah, we're best friends now. Typical dog stuff. Give him a food, pet him. They're your best friend forever. That's why dogs are superior than... I probably shouldn't say that. As I say, dogs and cats, I kind of hold them equal. I don't think any other animal is superior to any other animal. And when it comes to being a companion, cats have their own benefits too. But man, dogs are so fucking loyal. I don't think you can have an animal more loyal than a dog. There are some cats out there that are pretty damn loyal to their owners. But I do have to say, if any cat, especially if you let your cat outside, I do have to say this, any cat that gets adopted by a neighbor that hates you and feeds your cat and brings them to the house, it's their cat now. They don't miss their owner. It's like, hey, I got a new owner that feeds me. I don't give a shit about you. I mean, that's probably not the case for some cats, but most cats, I have a feeling they do that. Dogs, on the other hand, they'll probably miss their owner. But I do have to say, I don't think Freya's very loyal. Freya's not a very loyal dog. Whenever we bring her to the dog park, she's always going up to other people, and it feels like feels like she wants them to adopt her. It's like, fucking come on. We're your parents. Had a cat that got taken away, came back. Oh, 5 months later. See, there are some cats that are pretty loyal to their previous owners.
She wanted to capture.
See, there are cats that do come back to their owners eventually. It might just take some time. But then you have some of those asshole cats, just they don't give a shit about you. I was like, oh, thanks. Wait, which way the wind's blowing? Southwest. So if the wind's blowing southwest, I'm going to go here. I'm going to travel from this place. Now here's the thing about dogs. If dogs ever like ran from the house or something like that, they have a tendency to never really come back. They have a like cats on the other hand, they know where to go. They have a better, at least natural skills, even if domesticated. But when it comes to dogs, there's usually the tendency if a dog is missing from the house because they either dug their way out of the fence and ran off, they usually don't have a tendency to come back, at least on their own fruition. Oh, now the wind's blowing west. What the fuck? And I guess it depends on where I am. See, the wind directions are not always 100% in every area. It might have been blowing a little bit further south that one area, and now it's blowing a little bit more west in this area. Fuck. Wow. Okay. Cool. I was expecting to see APC coming because I was playing Hunter. The one person that comes into this channel and I only see them playing the Hunter. I don't even know if they play any other game. I could check real quickly. Hopefully there's no, like... They haven't shared their real name, so... I am kind of wondering. Do they only... Oh, he's not on today anyway. Does he play any other games? Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that. 1,213 hours. That is fucking insane. Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, and some other games. But mainly, until the main game is, until that main game they play is, you know, Call of the Wild. We're gonna try and get some more red deer, even if it's a female. I don't give a shit. And while we're waiting on the red deer to come in, see what General's been playing. What's General been playing lately? Let's see. Fire Sushi. What's he been playing? He's been playing Ni no Kuni. Oh, if you count 0% of the trophies. So he put the game in, but he hasn't played it. Wait, is that it? Oh, he hasn't been playing a lot of games lately then, if that's the case. About 5 days ago he played that, but 2 months ago he played like Horizon. Man, he must have been busy. He hasn't been playing a lot of games lately. What up? Oh shit, there's the... Fucking hell. There's the red deer. Let's see if I can get one of them. There, got one. Oh my god, what a shit show. I pop out of the menu, looking at people's like what games have they been playing lately? And Lord and behold, there's a red deer right in front of me. Shouldn't have even moved. Ooh, that was a bad angle. I shot that at a really bad angle. Yeah, I pretty much hit almost every organ except for the heart. That's why you never really shoot from the front. You have a very high chance of hitting the stomach, the livers, maybe the intestines. Never a good shot to shoot an animal from the front side. Unless you have a direct chance of hitting the heart and only the heart, you're not gonna have a good time. I just took the shot because I wanted the freaking kill. a red deer right there. I don't know if I can take that shot though. It's an ugly shot. Nah, he's moving too much. That little gem is moving. Oh. See, they're moving away from me, so that's not a very good angle. Could, I don't know. It's a distance, but yeah, that's not a very good angle. Oh, wait a minute. I see a Mel. Thing is, that was really high up. I don't even think I hit any organ. Yeah, I didn't hit an organ. I must have hit like a piece of its spine. I killed it though, so I'm gonna have to harvest it. That was a messy kill. I took the shot way too fast. Learn from my mistakes, people. Don't yeah, don't hesitate, but don't be too quick to pull that damn trigger. I could blame drifting, but I'm not that stupid. I'm not gonna blame drifting in this case. The game hasn't, the controller has been acting pretty decent today. I'm not too worried. Hey, there's a red deer over there. Hey. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, I see you. He's moving a little weird. Damn. It's not a very good shot. Man, that was a pretty lengthy distance though that I shot that one deer. Too bad it wasn't clean enough, but I did hit him pretty far away. I think it was on the road too. Oh, there it is. Alright, you're gonna track that animal, because I don't know where it went. That's why I had the dog along. This makes tracking animals a lot easier. At least animals I shot, so I don't have to worry about like not claiming a trophy. Oh, there it is. Alright, how did I fuck up this shot? That's a good looking red deer too. How did I? Oh, it was a test I shot. Yeah, that knocks it down to our bronze. It was probably a gold or a silver. And it knocked it down to bronze. Yeah, that's my fault. I shouldn't have took it. I shouldn't have took it. I fucked up. I hate it when I I hate it when I get those like, oh yeah, I had the potential to have like a really good score on an animal and I fuck up a shot and now I'm like paying for it. It's like when people on Twitter pull the trigger too quickly before they send a message, you know? Or pay for it later. It's like, you know, anytime you're about to send a tweet out, let it sit there like a good minute or two and think about what you're about to post. If it feels like it's going to be controversial, think about it. Just think about it. And if you think you can handle the heat, post it a minute or two later. You know, type it out, walk away for a second, come back, and if it feels right, then you can do it. I think that should be the general rule for everyone that's on the internet too. I think even 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes before you even post anything. Think about it. That rule doesn't really apply too much on Twitch though, on the other hand, because it's, you know, you're wanting to you want to converse to the streamer or the people that are in the chat live. So that doesn't tend to work out as well. But on other social platforms, I think it's pretty smart for people to, like, you know, before you do anything, before you respond to anything, type something out, let it sit there for like a good minute or two, and then kind of, if it feels right, then post it. Thing is, I need to preach what I practice, which I anytime I post something, anytime I reply to something, and it's very rarely I reply to anything social media wise. I have a tendency to not really post too much opinionated wise. And if there is an opinion, say, good job, hi, cool.
1080, but desperate times and all that. Least we can do is make sure it's as painless as possible.
The fuck? Oh, 1080 pesticide? 1080p? 1080. That sounds familiar as a pesticide, though. Wonder if that's the same pesticide that farmers used on corn? I'm not sure. Because 1080, like, it's a term for, like, of course, a part of a term for resolution. But I've heard it for pesticides, too. I'm kind of wondering if I heard about it because American farmers used to use that for corn and other crops. And they don't use it anymore because it is such a potent fucking pesticide that was actually hurting, like, it doesn't come off the actual corn crop for quite some time. So people were getting sick and everything. Like, people were actually dying because of pesticides. Yeah, pesticides are, you know, if you're gonna farm, if you want a working farm, I don't think you have much of a choice but to use pesticides, sadly. You're gonna have to use it. Especially if you want to sell your crops. If you don't want to sell your crops and you're going to be farming mainly for your own benefit, you don't have to use pesticides, but you will have bugs eating your shit. Like, you're going to have bugs, you're going to have worms that burrow into your fruit and shit, or vegetables. So when you are harvesting and you plan on eating and cooking your food, prepare to find the occasional bug in your crops. That's always going to be fun. That's the fun part about being a farmer. You have to make the decision on if you're going to use pesticides and, fertilizer and stuff like that. It's like, are you going to use any of it? It's your choice. Hey, I found a drinking location for Sika deer. And there's a male Sika right there. Okay, I'm downwind from them too, so they're gonna be able to smell me. I'm gonna see if I can go a little bit towards this way. Oh wait, the wind's blowing. The wind's blowing in a weird, like it's blowing right towards them. I'm gonna see if I can go this way. Thing is, if I go this way, I think I'm gonna be looking at their asses. Should I go the other way? Which way are they leaning towards? Oh, where are they again? Okay, no, there's some of them that are facing a different way. Alright, so there's a couple Sika deer over there. I do want to hunt at least one Sika. So I don't think I hunt. Was that last deer I killed a Sika or a red deer? I think it was a red deer. I'll make sure there's no Sika over here. I think it's just that group down there. It's a very easy. Very easy. Now it seems like they're all pretty much the same scores. Potentials. 156. 169. 130. And a 171. I'm going to try and get that 171 then. One that's furthest to the right. And what is the animal potential? What's the class? A 4, so a ranger. I'll have to use a ranger. Well, actually, nah, because I think my other gun's overkill. It's 130. Trying to spot the other one. That's the 170, which he is. I'm gonna try and get to those trees then. And maybe I'll have a good angle. Maybe. Maybe I'll have a good angle. Quite. I don't want to shoot in front of him. I know I have a collar for Sika deer. I think when they're drinking like that, though, you can't really call them. They don't tend to respond to it. So even if I wanted to call the Sika deer, they're a little too busy drinking. Is my angle a little bit better? It's kinda. I think I need to go to those trees, though. Still got that morning gunk towards the eyes. I don't like it. Alright, this might actually be a really good angle. Just need to get to that brush. Then I'll take the shot. That or I need to get to those trees over there. To the right. See if this is a good angle. Hey, Stefan. Welcome to the channel. Do 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 do. Alright, I think that's the one I want to take out. Alright. and try and get a better shot. Okay, let my heart rate go down a bit. It's still front heavy, so even if I hit the lung, I might accidentally hit the liver. And it looks like it's a different coat too. See if I can correct that angle just a little bit more. So I want to broadside it. Wait, is there more animals over there? Oh shit, there's another animal over there. It's another Sika deer. Let's see. I think... I think this is the best I can do when it comes to its angle. So all the other 169, 150, all the others are females. The one behind that 171 potential is got him. Man, that was a quick kill too. I could go. I could go for another. They're traveling pretty fast. I don't think the bullet's gonna hit its target too well. Nah, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm not gonna chance a shitty shot. I'm gonna be a smart hunter and not take pop shots. Nope. I'm not gonna be an irresponsible hunter. Oh, he died right in the water though. It's gonna be a wet deer. Ah, man, I knew the angle was fucked. Hey, it was still gold though, and I got no points docked for it, surprisingly. But I'm thinking, I'm surprised this game doesn't dock you from hitting the stomach. Like, it's weird. It's very weird. The hunter doesn't penalize you for hitting the stomach, but it does penalize you for hitting the intestines. So if you shoot the intestines, that's points docked automatically. But if you know, in real life, shoot an animal in the stomach, you can't use the meat. Okay. We're gonna do this one. Well, we found 2 need zones of Sika deer. Also need to get some Sika collars. Need to equip those since the only animals we can call right now is red deer. But I do have the collars for all the other animals except for there is one animal that I've ran across that I can hunt that doesn't have a collar or a lure. I'm gonna have to stalk those or come across them while they're in their need zones. But yeah, it's kind of nice that I've actually got my first hunting experience in the game in the land of the Kiwis. Yeah, they almost sound like they're elk. I wonder if they're like... I wonder if they are like cousins of the elk.
There's a lot of meaning crammed into that word. We let the local iwi and hapu guide our conservation practices here at Te Awaroa.
God, that is quite the word. For us Americans, we cannot pronounce that. I mean, we can. It'll just take some time before we can pronounce it correctly. Us Americans, we don't say those type of words. We're too ignorant. And that's a big old boulder right over there. Funny thing is, I could try and hunt that Sika that's over there. It's a minor though, so it's not that great of a... There's that other group. Ooh. Wait a minute. They're all golds. I know they're golds because of the... I don't know. I'm kind of curious to take that shot. Dog, you're gonna have to not be in my way. That's a shot. Will it be a kill though? I think that was definitely an organ shot. And I broadsided it, so I shouldn't have been... The only thing I should have hit was its lungs. Making sure it's not another need zone. That was definitely a lung shot. So I shot it from here. Oh, there it is. Yep. Beautiful lung shot. But its points were only silver at best. So that one I did shoot, that gold one, I should have probably I should have probably taxidermied it since it was my first gold Sika. That's alright though. 'Tis okay. At least I know there's a lot of animals that, at least Sika, that drink over here. I'll stop running once I get to the forest area. Just making sure there's no animals. Just in case I want to come across any other hunting opportunities, might as well see if there's anything in the general area in which I'm trying to get to. Yeah, we're good. We can keep running and safely running. I don't think New Zealand has any predators, which is surprising. I haven't come across any predator animals, like a bobcat or whatever. You think, even on an island like New Zealand, there would be predators to hunt. I don't think there is, though. At least in the game. Alright, I can start walking again. So I think this is a hunting stand, which is perfect for this area because there's a bunch of animals that drink here. So cool. Any hunting stands that are usually near waterfronts? Perfect hunting stand. I might even invest in that one day. But first, let's go to where another outpost is. This will be the perfect outpost to spawn at if I'm trying to hunt for Sika. Also, I need to find what gun I need to use in order to use that buckshot. Or not buckshot, birdshot. I gotta see if I have enough money to buy it. Because if I can carry around 3 guns, 1 gun for the class 1 variety of animals, then perfect. I want to hunt some turkeys and shit eventually in the game. If I can hunt some turkeys and some bunnies and some ducks, and whatever you call it, that'll be perfect. I can start trying to finally start taxidermy, like gold and higher. Ooh. Oh wee. That's a mating call. It wasn't a warning call. That's a very easy 1-3. Ooh, that's a potential gold. Invalid target. Oh, it's because of the fucking dog. Man, that fucking recoil. It's down. Cool. I was like, why can't I pull the trigger? It's the stupid dogs in front of me. I was like, I'm not going to shoot the dog, but if the dog's like in your radius of where you want to shoot, you can't pull the trigger. I was like, ah, I know it's a safety thing, but come on, the dog's not in my scope line. Like, it's nowhere near the radius of where it's going to get shot, so why can't I pull the damn trigger? I guess the dog has a huge ass hitbox. Invalid target, my dick. Oh, it went all the way through both lungs and hit the damn bone. But it's a gold, and I'm gonna taxidermy the shit out of it. It's my first Sika. It's my first Sika I'm going to taxidermy. I'm proud of it. It's good enough for me, man. And eventually I'm gonna replace that Sika with whatever other better Sika that I'm gonna... I need to start writing down, like, the top trophies I have. I was like, okay, this is my best red deer, this is my best whitetail, my best black bear, my best grizzly, stuff like that. And like the point value and all that. And I have like 2 or 3 diamonds, so I'm pretty happy about that. Too bad they were kind of like mission related, but still. And I have like 1 albino. The thing is, I think all the diamonds I have are literally pigs. Apparently, I'm really good at finding diamond pigs. Like they're, or you know, warthogs. Warthogs and wild boar. Those are the diamonds apparently I have. I think one of them was the radioactive pig. So that was the diamond I got. That was like my first diamond. It was a radioactive warthog. Or no, radioactive boar. Because it was in Germany. It's because of the whole Chernobyl incident and stuff like that. But Vince, Chernobyl happened in Pripyat. Why would a warthog in Germany be radioactive? This is a fallout debris. It hit Germany. That shit hit Germany. That's why when a nuclear power plant melts down, it's dangerous depending on where the wind blows. And that shit blew towards Germany, baby. Thank God it wasn't super fatal, but people did get radioactive poisoning. That shit is scary. Alright. I'm just slowly finishing my coffee. Just slowly finishing it. Then we'll start playing with our lightsabers soon. What did Vince say? I'm gonna play with lightsabers. Man, I'm gonna play with my lightsaber all day. I dual wield. You know what I should have did though? In Star Wars KOTOR? Was I should have done the whole Darth Maul build. You know, he has the double-bladed lightsaber, and should have turned it red. Wore Sith gear. Even though I'm a Jedi and I'm playing the Jedi route, I would look like a Sith. That's what I should have did. You know, pure Darth Vader, Darth Maul build. Hey, hey, what you shooting at, dear baby? Oh, that is a Sika. See, I'm starting to identify which animal that is now. It's like someone stepped on a squeaky toy. Someone stepped on a squeaky toy. Yeah, I think we're almost done though with the morning stream. I usually try not to end it until I'm done with my coffee. So who knows how long a morning stream is. It just depends. And if I'm only doing just a morning stream, even after the coffee is done, I usually try and go on for like another hour or two after the coffee is done. So, you know, we're still somewhat enjoying the coffee even after like an hour because it's still, the flavor is still in your mouth. You're still somewhat waking up. Might as well enjoy the next hour or two. And that's usually our long ass 5+ hour coffee streams. It's because oh, we're still enjoying the morning kinda. Even though the morning's about to be done. It's already almost 10 o'clock. We started around 6:55. Like the actual stream. So we've been streaming for a good 3 hours 11 minutes. We've done some work too. We've actually hunted a pretty good amount of animals in one stream. And I've just been traveling around getting these question marks out of the way in New Zealand. So I haven't even done any of the missions in New Zealand or anything like that. I've just been exploring and having a good old time relaxing and enjoying some good hunter brew. So that's how we do in the house of TCG. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I hope I don't have to cross a... No, I don't. Okay. As I say, hope I don't have to cross like a lake or anything like that. Ooh, still have the yawns though. Man. Alright, so after the morning stream, we'll do our playthrough. Continue our playthrough of KOTOR. Ooh. That is a mating call, so they didn't see me yet. There's a miner right there. I heard that. Ooh, there he is. It's a 58 potential, so maybe a gold. It might be a little bit lower in a gold. But I'm gonna try and take that sweet shot. That's quite the distance. Oh, and man, it picked up pace. Shit. Waiting for it to slow down so I don't miss the shot. Oh, that was an instant shot. I must have hit the heart. Usually if it drops like that, you either hit the spine or you hit the heart, like, immediately. It didn't even need to bleed out. It died instantly. That was the perfect shot. Animal that goes down like that, and I'm using an underpowered gun on purpose, so I don't like hit bone or anything like that, or hit too many organs at once. That was a damn fine shot. That was quite the distance too. It was quite the distance for that type of shot. And if I hit the heart, I'm retiring. It's like, that was the perfect hit. Oh my god, it hit the heart. It barely hit the heart though. Like it hit more of the lung than anything. And then it hit the heart. I'm trying to remember how to change. Ah, here we go. So that's how my deer looks. And I hit it from that angle. That's a rarity to hit a heart from that angle. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. Alright, this is the last location I'll be traveling to. And then I'm gonna have to get more... Well, actually, no. I'm gonna walk towards the next outpost. Get some ammo, but also see if I can, like, buy my next gun. So yeah, I'm competent at this game. If I want to be, I can be pretty competent when it comes to being a hunter. Oh, they're coming over here. Oh shit, they're coming over here, baby. Instance, a me miner. Seems like the best one's that, and he's gonna be a silver. Not worth it? Nah. I mean, a 125, I have a feeling that's a silver. It's probably a bronze at the very most. I mean, at the very least. And then I'll pass up on it. Because the one I killed was the highest scorer. One there. It sounds like it's 10 o'clock now. Because the clocks are going off. So if it's 10 o'clock now, and if I plan on ending the stream around 2, maybe 3 o'clock at the most, because I need to also, I need to shave my head at least. My hair's growing on my head. That's a no-no. No hair should grow on the head of good old me. I don't like hair growing on my head. I'm gonna have to have some time to shave my head and also get some lunch. So I had a little bit of breakfast today, and I'm happy about that. I usually don't eat breakfast, but I was pretty happy that I got some toast and some sausage. Some sausage. Why am I not fast traveling to that? Because I'm trying to extend the morning stream. And it's only 400 and so paces. I might find one more animal to shoot at before I end the stream. But I'm perfectly fine ending the stream with that heart shot. That was perfect. You don't know how difficult it is to get a heart shot in this game. It's so fucking difficult. I've gotten a few. I've gotten a heart shot on that albino I killed. I was like, oh my god. I don't know how much more perfect I can get in this game. You can't get any more perfect. And it's such a rare animal too. To find an albino version an albino version. I think it was a. It wasn't. I don't think it was an elk. It might have. It was either an elk or a red deer. That was albino. I have it in my. I don't have my trophy lodge set up yet, but it was an albino whatever. And I'll eventually show it off one day once I set up my. That's the last thing I can do probably is on the stream I'll finally set up the trophy room. Just got to make sure get all that allocated. That's another Sika. It hears and probably sees me. Yeah, once they like spit out that warning call, it's kind of hard to lure them into wherever you want them. Also need to equip that Sika collar. So I think the next few hunter call of the wild streams, I'm going to probably just hunt in New Zealand, so I can get familiar with New Zealand and stuff like that. So this is my first day in New Zealand, so I'm probably gonna stay in here. Enjoy New Zealand as it goes. Hunt whatever I can. If I come across a diamond, I'm probably gonna flip a table and say, "Fuck yeah! I got a diamond, motherfuckers!" It's like, fuck all you noobs. I got a diamond. And actually keep it at diamond level is partially like skill too. You gotta hit it at the perfect shot, or else that diamond could easily go into like a gold or a silver because you hit you hit a bone, or it wasn't a quick kill. You hit the intestines. You fucked up. So, you could have had a diamond, but you fucked up your shot. Yeah, that can happen. So even though you might spot a diamond or diamond potential, you could easily fuck up that score. Easily. That's why you have to that's why you have to just, no matter what animal you're trying to hunt, make sure it's the perfect shot. And it all depends on the angle you're shooting at too. Oh, I have a perk point I can spend. I haven't had a point to spend in forever. I haven't had any skill points because I think I ran out of skill points that I can spend now. I think I hit the maximum amount of skill points. Oh yeah. Let's see. It's a shotgun, right? Shotgun, birdshot. And I'm what's compatible with the birdshot gun wise? Oh, I could have bought this any time. Wait a minute. 12 gauge I have this 12 gauge. I could have been hunting birds this whole time. Gaversham Steward. It's compatible with. Wait a minute. I'm gonna double check that. I'm gonna make sure I didn't select buckshot. Birdshot. Buckshot? Now, what's compatible with this birdshot? Because this is a birdshot I have and I can buy. Okay, that's what I thought. So this birdshot. So which gun do I want? I can buy either one. So I can either get the black with the, I guess, a gold bearing, or I can get the red finish with black steel. Which one looks better? Kind of a darker wood with the gold finish, or red wood with black finish? A vaquero, or the ranchero? Yeah, the ranchero. Ranchero? Vaquero. I don't know. I'm eventually going to buy both of them, but I got to figure out which one I want to use. There's no stat difference. They're the same gun. Just gotta figure out what I want. Oh, I wish I could like see it in my hand before buying it. Like, you know, test it out, get the feel of the gun. Which one would be more? I think this one's more practical. This one seems like if the sun hits it just right, it will blind the fuck out of you. I'm gonna get the Vesquero. Alright, so I got a new gun. So can I hold that gun while I have my other two guns? Is that possible? With its ammo? It looks like I might be able to. Where's the Vesquero? There it is. So yep, I can hold 3 guns in one go. And now I just need the bird shot. Where's the bird shot? There it is. Yep. Cool. It's not too heavy. I'm not going to make too much noise. I just need to allocate it. So let's see. Inventory, weapons, the Ranchero to replace it with that. Oh, not the Ranchero, Vesquero. And then put the buckshot in. And then I don't have a shotgun sight, so I'm going to have to save money for that, but you don't really need a sight for a shotgun. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And I need to get my red deer lure collar. What's the perk Oh, I might as well put some points in the shotgun. Let's see. Decrease edge blur with shotguns with iron sight and so on and so forth. I don't really care for that, but I'm going to invest some points in the shotgun. And then eventually I can do fast shouldering, increase the speed of entering and exiting aim mode using any weapon. Ooh, actually might be very useful. That's any weapon. That's not just for shotgun. Okay. And weapon sight alignment. Oh, weapon sight alignment faster with any weapon. Oh, see, both of those are very useful. So I can shoulder the weapon faster, and I can also align the weapon faster when it comes to the line of sight. Oh, see, that's more useful. And then recoil management, less recoil firing any weapon. That would be very useful for the Ranchero, or the Rancher. And also my 7mm. That thing kicks back so badly. And then tracer shot? I don't know. Tracer shots are... Tracer shot? Wait, tracer shot when firing shotguns? The fuck? That's a smoke trail? That's I don't know how practical that is. That's... Once you fire off a shotgun, you don't really need to have tracer rounds. Ability to fire both chambers at the same time when using a double barrel shotgun. I think the shotgun I have right now is not a double barrel. Let's see. It looks like a pump. Yeah, it's a pump action. Okay. Alright. So yeah, the shotgun I have is pump action. I don't think I need tracer rounds to shoot a turkey. I also need to get a collar for the Sika. So if I'm going to be hunting here for a bit, let's see. Do I have... Oh, yeah. I wonder if I actually do have an iron sight. I don't think I have an iron sight for any shotguns. Antler, let's see. Antler collar, not good for Sika. Oh, there's one. That's a buck snort. Or, yeah, snort wheeze. That's good for a Sika. Is that good for... Oh, it might attract, I think, mainly males. So that'd probably be good. So I could do that one, or I could do this one, the bleat. I should call both genders. I think, yeah. Irresistible to any nearby buck. The range on this one's better, though. The range is 218 yards, while the other one's 164 yards. So I might... I'll go with that one. That's a better caller for the buck. I'll do that. I can start hunting turkey now. So which one do I want? Either the mouth collar or the crow collar. Favorite among turkey hunters, the hunter or the crow collar surely get most stubborn turkeys. It's to vocalize the turkey. An easy to use but hard to master adept trigger is a turkey mouth collar known for turkeys. Diaphragm collar that will attract any curious turkey. I think this one's good because I'm gonna probably hear a turkey before I ever see it anyway. So if I can attract the turkey, even better. All right, that's probably what I'll use. All right, so now we can hunt turkeys. Inventory, lures, buck snort, that, and a turkey collar on 8. Well, I'm just gonna use the turkey collar and see how it sounds. That sounds like a turkey. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like a turkey. That's a good. It's a good collar. All right, drink the last of my coffee and call it quits. Maybe. I don't know. Let me look at my map real quickly. Is there anything nearby? I could. You know what? We'll go for this one last question mark for today. And then we'll call it quits. For the hunting stream. And then we'll take a quick little break, get something to drink, stretch our legs, go to the bathroom, do whatever we need to do. And we'll continue the stream with the playthrough. That's gonna be fun. And I don't have to restart the stream from going to PlayStation to Xbox. Because our new capture card will not mute any audio. So like when I unplug the HDMI and I switch the HDMI to the Xbox, I don't have to worry about that. The old capture card I had to. Had to restart the stream, close OBS, plug the HDMI into the capture card, and turn on the system. That was a key thing. I had to turn on the system before starting up OBS, and once that was all done, then I can start the stream. That was such an annoying process. Now I don't have to do that. I can literally plug in the HDMI, don't have the system on, have OBS still running. It can even still be on this scene right here, and the audio and video should still work. Now I can thank Mega for turning me back to AverMedia again. Because AverMedia was the first capture card company that I used to use. Well, yeah, it was AverMedia. Yeah, because I used a internal AverMedia back in JTV. It was an AverMedia A180. That was the model. That was before anyone really truly knew how to capture a video game. At least when it came to streaming. It was not easy. It was not easy. Things like OBS and companies making like actual capture cards for video game capturing and all that made it like 30 times easier for people to stream now. I kind of missed the days when it was hard to learn how to stream. Because people that were actually 100% dedicated to streaming were the only people that were streaming. Now everyone and their mother can stream. So we have people that aren't passionate about streaming video game footage. Now they can stream and shit. A lot of stuff coming out about Bahuru. Oh, that streamer in the past few weeks isn't. What's the deets about that? I don't watch the streamer or anything. I just know he's very popular. He's also friends with a couple people that I follow. I just never watched his streams. So I'm guessing bad things? Why is it always the popular streamers that fuck up their career? I don't know anything about it. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce his name, is Baru. The panda dude. Link me the details if you know. I'll check it out on this stream. Might as well figure out what's happening. You said some bad stuff to the other VTubers, or they didn't get into it. Okay. But now others are coming out, making long posts, and basically saying this isn't new about him. So did he just make a statement about VTubers in general and people were just getting pissy about it? So technically he didn't do anything wrong. He just made a personal statement about VTubers and people are pissed off about him. So what? I say stuff about VTubers all the time. Unless he really said something really stupid. Oh, anti-gay or something like that. Then he fucked up. A DMD some stuff to a person. Oh, DM'd something to a person. All right. And I guess that kind of went public or something. Of course. Of course. Someone had to snitch. Someone snitched on Baru. I mean, I have my strong opinions on this stream. You guys know that. To be honest, though, I don't think I have anything personal about VTubers. They just do their own thing, and I'm okay with it. Hell, there's a person I've been following for years that turned into a VTuber. Her name's Lucagen. And she was never a VTuber until like a year ago. Like Lucagen, I usually follow her because of her personality anyway. So her turning into a VTuber didn't really change her personality, to be honest. But it's just weird to see her using a virtual avatar. It's a good virtual avatar, though. Out of all the VTubers I've seen, I think Lucagen is probably the most well put together. And then you have the cartoon avatars like Skin Teen. You guys watch Skin Teen. Her cartoon avatar is really well done. I was actually thinking of doing something like that one day in the future. For just only certain type of streams. Maybe for drunk streams. Like if I'm drinking streams, I'll use the cartoon avatar. Not a virtual avatar. I mean, it's technically a virtual avatar. I guess you call that a virtual avatar, but it's more cartoon. I was thinking of doing something like that, like what Skin Teen does. But not all the time, just like once in a blue moon. I just gotta figure out how she does the mouth movement. Because she has a certain mouth movement that it only reacts to audio and not visual. So I gotta figure out how she does that. I could probably just look it up and see if I can just make one myself. Then I would have to make an avatar that blinks, changes facial expressions, stuff like that. The only thing that has to change is like mouth and eye expression. And that's all you really need to change. So if I'm like pissed off, I press a certain button on my keyboard or the Stream Deck, and that would probably do it. Ooh, hey, there's Need Zone. Sweet. I was kind of hoping I would at least run across. Ooh, hey. That animal running across the field probably would tell me what type of animal it is. Oh. Ah, it's one of those, oh, it's a feral goat. So this is a goat zone. Okay. Ta-da! Let me go to Discord real quickly. I think I got a message. Or not a message. I got post on Discord. So let's see. I'll change the camera angle. Ah, okay. So you linked the Ghostbusters stuff. I'll probably check that out while I'm on. Well, actually, I could probably check it out now. Let's see. Might have to mute it. I'm gonna mute it just in case the Ghostbusters music starts playing. That's DMCA right there. So I'm guessing in the Ghostbuster game you play as new team members. Become a Ghostbuster. Yeah, it looks like you can create your own character. A team of 4. And there's I guess that's the whole 1 versus. It says ghost in plural. I'm guessing there's going to be a mode where it's 1 versus 4. Or it's kind of like the Resident Evil mode that they have for Resident Evil. What was it? Resident Evil 3? That online multiplayer thing where one person can like spawns the ghost and also spawns traps and shit. I'm guessing that's how it's gonna do. It, like just like in Resident Evil, it looks like you can control the ghost as well. It looks fun. It looks cool. I'm hoping that's just one mode out of the whole game though. Alright, so that was Ghostbusters I was looking at. If you guys are wondering what I was looking at, it's on Discord. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have to read this while we're on break. Alright, so I'll read that while we're on break. Once we get to break. What's he whining about? Is there an animal near me? He's usually whining because I'm about to scare off an animal. What is it, boy? Where's the animal? Where is he? Who am I about to scare off? I don't understand why he's whining right now. Where is it? Where is it, buddy? Is it the goat? Dude, I don't know why you're whining. I don't see any goats or anything. Why was he whining? Critical position. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck. Yeah, I'll definitely read whatever's going on and see why he might be in trouble. Like how I'm like super interested in someone I don't watch.
This just paradise on Earth? I know I'm biased, but
Oh, so the giant rocks and the trees and stuff like that. That is pretty cool. I mean, that's also really cool. I guess that's natural. I guess there's places like that in New Zealand where you have giant rocks like that. Kind of poking out of the ground. This must be a forestry area. What is that? Oh, it's a Renaissance area, or technically, like those are. Is it trebuchets? Those look like trebuchets. Alright, guys. I think that's it for our morning stream. Hope you guys had a fantastic Tuesday morning.